Everyone knows people are bad with money. Nobody can explain why, other than try harder, which has never fixed anything in human history. Financial advice assumes the problem is knowledge. Learn compound interest, as if overspending is caused by a lack of spreadsheet tutorials. The actual problem is hardware. Your brain runs financial software from 200,000 years ago. It was built for berries. You're using that same software to evaluate 30% off notifications, and it's losing badly. So here are 5 cognitive biases that are costing you real money, ranked from annoying to devastating. These aren't opinions. They're named, studied, peer-reviewed reasons your bank account is bleeding. And knowing about them won't save you. Even behavioral economists fall for their own research, which is either humbling or terrifying. Bias number 1, the gentlest one. Enjoy it while it lasts. Anchoring is your brain latching on to the first number it sees and using it as the reference for everything after. Show someone a jacket for $500, then the same jacket for $200. Their brain says, deal, not $200 jacket. The seller chose your reference point. That's not a negotiation. That's a magic trick. Real estate agents show you the worst house first, so the second one looks amazing. Restaurants put the $60 steak at the top, so the pasta seems reasonable. Anchoring works even when the anchor is random. In one study, people spun a wheel, got a random number, and it changed their estimate on a completely unrelated question. Anchoring costs about $2,000 to $4,000 a year. Mildly annoying. Compared to what's next, almost charming. Bias number 2. More expensive, more invisible. Bad combination. Losing something feels twice as bad as gaining the same thing feels good. Find $20? Nice. Lose 20? Afternoon ruined. Kahneman and Tversky, 1979. Replicated 100 times. This is why you hold losing stocks for years. Selling triggers the pain, so you ride it to zero and call it patience. Same reason you keep that gym membership 2 years after you stopped going. Canceling means admitting the money is gone. It's like refusing to peel off a bandage because peeling hurts more than leaving the wound untreated. Makes no sense. But the pain is real. Loss aversion also explains why people don't invest at all. The possibility of losing, even temporarily, is so painful they choose guaranteed inflation instead. The average non-investor loses about $40,000 to inflation over 20 years. That's the price tag on avoiding a feeling. Bias number 3. This is where the money gets real. Present bias. Your brain values now exponentially more than later. 100 today beats 150 in 6 months, every single time. This is why you can't save for retirement. Retirement is 30 years away. Your brain treats future you as a stranger. MRI studies confirm this. When you think about your future self, the brain activity is identical to thinking about a stranger. Literally the same scan. So when someone says, save for retirement, your brain hears, give your money to a stranger. No wonder you're not doing it. Present bias is why buy now, pay later works, why free trials need a credit card, why quitting a gym requires a phone call. Every system that separates pleasure from payment is exploiting this. The lifetime math is uncomfortable. Start saving at 25, $600,000 by 65. Start at 35, $260,000. Same amount, same returns. $340,000 for doing nothing for 10 years. The most expensive nothing you'll ever do. It's like choosing one car now over 2 cars in 5 years because what if cars stop existing? That's your retirement logic. Bias number 4, the one you'll recognize in yourself. If present bias distorts the future, sunk cost distorts the past. Equally unreasonable, possibly worse. Sunk cost. Continuing a behavior because of what you already invested, not because of what it'll return. You finish bad movies because you paid for the ticket. The money is gone. Continuing doesn't unspend it, but accepting the loss triggers loss aversion, and these biases reinforce each other, which is, I think, unfair. It's like driving the wrong way and refusing to turn around because you've used too much gas. Keep going where? You're going the wrong way. Sunk cost drags investors 5 to 12% annually. Doesn't sound like much until you compound it over 30 years. Then it's the difference between retiring and not. The question to ask, if I hadn't already spent this, would I spend it again right now? If the answer is no, the decision is made. Your brain just hasn't accepted it. And now, the big one. Bias 5, the most expensive, the multiplier. Social comparison. Your brain doesn't ask, do I have enough? It asks, do I have as much as them? And them is a moving target. This is the engine behind lifestyle creep. Status spending. Every purchase you made because you saw someone else make it first. Social media made this 10,000 times worse. Before Instagram, you compared yourself to 10 neighbors. Now you compare yourself to 10 million strangers. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their trailer. That's not benchmarking. That's self-harm with a smartphone. Data confirms it. Social media users spend 10% more than non-users, controlling for income. Seeing other people's spending changes yours. Social comparison is the multiplier. It makes every other bias worse. Anchoring? Your anchor is now your friend's price point. Loss aversion? Losing means falling behind. It's a race where the finish line moves every time someone else gets closer. You can't win. The race isn't designed to end. The fix isn't more money. It's a smaller reference pool. Compare yourself to fewer people, preferably not professional content creators, or something along those lines. Now, here's the part nobody mentions. None of these biases are bugs. They're features. Your brain evolved these responses because they kept your ancestors alive. Avoiding loss meant surviving famine. Comparing to the group meant staying connected. The problem isn't the software, it's the context. You're running Savannah survival code in a supermarket. Credit cards, subscriptions, compound interest, inflation. These are rules your brain has never seen. It's playing a game it doesn't have the manual for. And the worst part? Entire industries are built on top of your biases. Clearance sales exploit anchoring. Subscriptions exploit present bias. Luxury brands exploit social comparison. They didn't invent the biases. They just built business models on top of them, which means the problem isn't you. It's the mismatch. And once you see it, you can't unsee it, which is either helpful or permanently annoying. I haven't decided. Don't fight the biases. You won't win. Instead, design your environment so they have less to work with. Automate savings, delete shopping apps, unfollow triggers. Don't fight your brain. Just stop giving it ammunition. Your brain wants you broke, not because it's evil, because it's old. It's doing its best, with tools built for a world that doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, next video is about how banks are specifically designed to exploit all 5 of these. You know, fun stuff. I think it's pretty good. Probably.